Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to bring you guys just a few tips on how to find the right used car dealer to buy from. With the internet out there, there's so many choices, so many options on where to buy a used car. I mean, have you seen your local car strip? Sometimes there's 30, 40, 50 used cars, and a lot of them are carrying some of the similar selection of vehicles. So where do you go and how do you choose the right used car dealer to buy from? So here are 5 essentials of what a used car dealer needs to be operating under. Number 1, when you visit the used car online store, does it look good? I mean, there's nothing more unprofessional than some used car dealer website that's incomplete, that doesn't even have up-to-date photos of their cars, doesn't have any information that you need to really make a sound decision on even to contact them. So when looking at a website, check the About Us. Does it have the owner, some of the staff information? Check the pictures of the vehicles. Are they professionally taken, or they're just one photo of the vehicle and it's just the stock photo of some gallery? Also, take a look at the surrounding in the photos. How professional does it look? Sometimes when you click at the on the website, do the photos kind of even match up? Are the cars in the similar stances, or are they all over the place? So make sure to check out the dealer website to give you an idea on how professional they are. Next, when you finally reach out to the dealership, how do they communicate? If you send an email, do they respond back, "How can I help you?" Or whenever you're on Facebook messaging, if you're shopping online on the Facebook and you contact them, do they say, "Hey"? I mean, how professional are they? Or when you call them up and you actually make the leap of faith and say, "Let me call up this dealership and see if that car is available," how do they answer their phone? Is it a professional greeting? Like, "Hey, it's blah, blah, blah dealership. How can we help you?" Or is it, "Hello"? Whatever it may be, whenever you communicate with them, how is it that the dealership is responding back to you? Is it light, professional, and honest? Next, whenever you're looking up online and you type in the name of the dealership on Google, make sure to check out the reviews, because it really does tell you some things, not all things, but some things about the dealership. When you read the reviews, and I know that there's going to be some unreasonable reviews in there, there's going to be some really short, brief ones, the both extremes, but we're looking for the ones that are in the middle. Is the dealership having a consistent issue? Is the dealership trying to, if there's an issue, respond back and trying to fix the problem? Is there some type of great reviews in there? And always be careful for both extremes. If there's a dealership out there that has a 5.0, I mean, come on, who's perfect? But read the reviews. Make sure to always review. Usually, if it's a 3.0 or above, depending on if it's a buy here, pay here, if it's a premium outlet store, or if it's a new car franchise store, make sure to at least look at that. Next, when you actually finally drive up to the dealership, how does the facility look like? So how does the place look like when you drive in? Is it on the right side of the commercial town of Auto Road, if your city is designated like that? When you drive into the parking lot, how does the place even hit you? Is it dirty? And does the place look nasty? So a lot of it is just like if you had a friend, again, that, hey, before you get to his house, you see that he's a clean guy, he tucks in his shirt, he brushes his teeth, usually that first impression is gonna show you of what his house is like in most cases. Same thing with the used car dealership. If the used car facility doesn't look clean, and well kept up, it usually means that their cars are going to be the same exact way. When you walk into the door, is it all full of cobwebs and smudges everywhere? And when you finally step in, does it smell good? Does it sound good? Like, is there like some light music playing? Are there people being super professional? All these things are great signs of a used car dealership. It really does make a difference when you pick out that clean facility. The last thing we're going to look at is, what are the extra charges that a dealership is going to charge you? What I mean by extra charges is, what's their dealer fee? What's their administration fee? What's the processing fee? What about tag and titling? What fees are associated with that? Is there an electronic filing fee? Is there an extra charge for you bringing your own financing? What about finance charges? Like, if you decide to go through them, what extra interest rate are they trying to charge you? Overall, when we look at a dealership, you need to look at, what does their online store look like? What does their reviews look like? How does a facility look like? What does the extra charges that they're charging you? And also, what are the communication? How are they like working with you as far as communication? Are they professional? With all of those things checked off, you'll be able to make a great decision on where to buy your next used vehicle.